in the reverse order of how they were torqued will keep the head from warping like a banana. Let's see what we've got.
Countless years in the salvage yard let this Slick 6 soak in plenty of water. Unfortunately, it's taken its toll. Now, we don't even know if this block will be serviceable due to the amount of corrosion. At this point, a lot of guys would go ahead and scrap this block, but we're not giving up. Plus, a little bit of destruction doesn't scare us as long as it moves us on to the next step, so the old air chisel's coming out of hiding. We need to see if the factory forged crankshaft will come out without removing the rods. So first, we'll remove all of the rod caps, followed by the massive mains. Now, these share the same design and size from Chrysler's Hemi V8.
You ready? Oh, yep.
Nice.
Oh, that's gonna make it way easier.
On cylinders 1 and 2,
Got it.
they came out relatively easy because the valves were closed on those cylinders, keeping the water out.
Nice.
Hey, cleaned the bore pretty good on the way out. Nice. As we progressed, so did the degree of difficulty. But it came out with a little vibratory persuasion.
Whew. Wow.
Number 4 was the most stubborn. Well, the piston's moving, but it's not going down through the...
It's rocking. Our efforts weren't working, so we're gonna have to get more aggressive with it, and before we completely blast the piston out with a chisel, we're gonna put a plate flat on the rod and hit straight down to see if we can jar it loose. You moved it. Yeah, baby.
I can't believe that.
That was awesome.
The final 2 had the most corrosion and buildup on the cylinder wall.
Whoa. We have no idea how many miles this thing. It could have a gajillion miles on it. So, but that's
I'm kind of sick and tired of vibrating. Let's get this last one out and then we'll talk about it.
Man, I love science. I love discovery.
They moved easier than 3 and 4, but the rust cloud tells the whole story.
Get out of there. Holy moly.
By knocking the pistons out of the top, it gave us a cleaner and better view to check the condition of these cylinders. As far as we can tell, they may be salvageable. The water pump is mounted with a lateral offset, which helped keep the engine as short as possible. Now, they did have a known issue. The shaft would shear off of the pump.
Oh, man. Oh, that is infant diarrhea.
The camshaft is standard fair 6-cylinder that rides on 4 cam bearing journals and has the distributor drive in the middle. Now, it's being upgraded for a peppier grind from comp cams. The last thing we're going to do is go ahead and wash this block before we send it off to the machine shop. That's going to give those guys a head start with a clean piece.
It's not rebuildable until the machine shop says it is.
We're back, and a week has passed since we sent our Slant 6 out to the machine shop.